Well, the Caspian Sea is at the heart of the Eurasian continent, and anything that's at the heart of something is usually very important. The region has sat at an important economic and military and geopolitical crossroads for centuries. The Caspian itself is the largest body of inland water in the world, and it contains a lot of natural resources, oil and gas. And as technology continues to improve, more of this oil and gas will be made available. And there is an increase in markets from Europe and China and also Russia that will need this oil and gas. Well, Iran and Russia are both are the former imperial powers of the region. So they both think that they have a natural right to be active and to have influence in the region. But the other Caspian countries, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Azerbaijan, are becoming regional actors in their own rights. And then you have outside powers like Europe, China, Turkey, which also has huge influence in the region. But really the main dispute is on the status of the Caspian itself. Is it a lake or is it a sea? And there are different legal ramifications depending on what the outcome might be in terms of its status. And right now we see Russia wanting to have control over most of the Caspian based off old treaties dating back as far as 1920. You have Iran wanting the Caspian divided up in 5 equal parts, and then you have the other 3 Caspian countries wanting it based off coastline. So until this is resolved, a lot of the energy export potential of the region won't be realized. Right, well, as technology improves and more oil and gas become online, the oil and gas is going to find its way to new markets. And if Europe is serious about finding an alternative to its dependence on Russian oil and gas, then the Caspian will probably be one of the main areas of Europe's focus, because there's a lot of oil and gas beyond the Caspian, Central Asia, that can't get to European markets without first going through Russia because there's no pipeline going under the Caspian Sea. And if this dispute between the Caspian countries can be resolved and a pipeline can finally be built, then it'll offer a new alternative to oil and gas for Europe. But then you have China also getting involved in the region and slowly creeping westward in terms of its economic development and energy infrastructure construction. And they too also want access to this oil and gas in the region. So, right now, the region has huge potential to really alter some of the geopolitical dynamics that we see in the world today.